All right, let's jump right in. We're talking about integrated marketing communication, or IMC for short. You can think of it as the secret playbook that the world's most powerful brands use to make sure they're always singing from the same hymn sheet.
You know that feeling, right? Whether you're seeing an ad on TV, scrolling past them on Instagram, or walking into their store, there's just this consistent vibe. Well, spoiler alert, that is not an accident. It's a super carefully crafted strategy, and we're going to pull back the curtain on how they do it.
So first things first, marketing communication is so much more than just ads. It's everything a company does that sends a message. You know, a high price tag practically whispers, "I'm a luxury item." Eco-friendly packaging tells you, "Hey, we care about the planet." Just think about Starbucks, the price of their coffee, the cozy vibe of their stores, that famous green logo. It all works together to tell you one single story. This is a premium, feel-good experience. Every little detail is part of the conversation.
And that right there gets us to the absolute core idea of IMC. It's a really simple but incredibly powerful concept. One brand, one voice, everywhere. The whole point is to get rid of any mixed signals or confusion. Every single time you interact with that brand, it should feel like you're talking to the same person.
And if you want to see the gold standard, the absolute master of this game, you got to look at Nike. That "just do it" energy isn't just a tagline, it's practically baked into the brand's DNA. You feel that exact same motivational punch in their epic TV ads, their athlete partnerships, their social media, everything. That right there is the magic of IMC when it's done perfectly. So how in the world do brands pull this off? Well, they have a whole team of tools they can use. I kind of like to think of them as the marketing Avengers. Each one has a unique superpower, but they're always strongest when they team up. Okay, let's meet the core team. First up, you've got advertising. That's your heavy hitter, your big impact player, like one of Apple's gorgeous commercials. Then there's public relations, which is all about getting that free buzz and building goodwill. Think about how one tweet from Elon Musk can get the whole world talking about Tesla. And of course, you've got digital marketing, the viral machine that Netflix uses to get us all hooked on their next big show. Don't forget sales promotions, those buy now deals like a limited time McRib that create urgency. And last but not least, direct marketing, sending personalized messages straight to you, which Amazon has pretty much perfected. But look, having all these cool tools is only half the story. You need a strategy to use them right. It's not about just throwing everything at the wall and seeing what sticks. It's about creating the perfect recipe for what you're trying to achieve. And this is a fantastic breakdown of a legendary campaign, Dove's Real Beauty. This was no accident. It was a master plan. See, it all started by identifying their audience, real women, not supermodels. Then they set a really clear objective. Let's build confidence and brand love. From there, the message was simple and powerful. You are beautiful. They picked the perfect tools for the job, a smart mix of ads, PR, and digital, and rolled it out everywhere. And here's the kicker. They measured their success not just in sales, but in the emotional connection they built. That is a masterclass in planning.
Now, here's a really crucial point. Brands aren't just shouting into the wind and hoping for the best. No, they're actively trying to guide us, the customers, along a very specific psychological path. And one of the most classic roadmaps for this journey is a little framework called the AIDA model.
AIDA. It's a simple four-step process that is incredibly powerful. First, a brand has to grab your attention. Once they have it, they have to build your interest. After that, they need to turn that interest into a real, genuine desire. And finally, they have to make it easy for you to take action. And this table just lays it out so perfectly. You can see exactly how the biggest brands in the world put this into practice. Apple, they are the absolute masters of grabbing your attention with those impossibly clean, beautiful visuals. Then Tesla steps in and sparks your interest with its mind-blowing tech. After that, Nike creates desire, not just for a shoe, but for this whole lifestyle of achievement. And who owns that final step, action? Come on, it's Amazon with that dangerously easy buy now button. Okay, so this whole idea isn't exactly brand new. But you might be wondering, why is everyone so obsessed with it now? Well, its importance has just skyrocketed. And to really get why, we need to see how both marketing and us, the customer, have totally changed. Man, marketing has had a wild ride. Way back in the day, you had one ad for everybody. You know, you can have any color as long as it's black. Then we got more tools, like TV and radio, but everything was disconnected. The brand was speaking in a bunch of different voices. Then in the 90s, IMC came along, and brands like Nike showed everyone that unity is where the real power is. And now, we're in the age of AI and data, where companies like Netflix are creating these hyper-personalized experiences just for you. The challenge isn't just one voice anymore. It's managing millions of one-on-one conversations at the same time.
And the reason for all this change?
It's us. The customer today is a completely different person. Back then, you might see one ad a day. Today, we are just bombarded with messages from every direction. We're not just sitting back and taking it in either. We are smart, we're busy, we're always online. In this kind of chaotic world, a scattered message is just noise. It doesn't even stand a chance. So in today's super noisy world, IMC is no longer a nice-to-have. It's the only way to cut through. It's all about creating one single, smooth, seamless experience. Let's go back to Starbucks. Their app, the store pickup, their website, the rewards program, it all feels like one big connected system designed just for you. That's what builds real loyalty with a modern customer.
So after all of that, what's the one big idea you should walk away with? What's the real heart and soul of integrated marketing communication?
I absolutely love this metaphor. IMC is like a perfect playlist. Think about it. Each marketing tool, an ad, a social post, an event, is a different song. They're not all the same, but they all contribute to the same consistent vibe. That's the real art of it, creating variety that still feels unified.
And when you get that playlist just right, something pretty powerful starts to happen. First, the brand just feels strong and trustworthy. Second, customers feel this real connection, like the brand just gets them. And when you nail those first two things, the sales tend to take care of themselves.
So I'll leave you with a little challenge. Think about your favorite brand. What's their vibe? What kind of songs are on their playlist? Once you start listening for it, I promise you'll start to see this powerful strategy absolutely everywhere.